Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and I just got the Mate 9 from Huawei, and this device actually just started selling in the US this month. It is available on Amazon. I'll post the link down below. It is $600 off contract, so a little bit above that budget phone range, so you are going to expect this to be a very good phone. So what I'm going to do is unbox it, show you real quick what's in the box, power it up, and give some first impressions as well. So you'll see Mate 9 with a Leica dual camera. Pretty excited to try that guy out. Let's go ahead and open up the box, and right away you do have the phone right here. There's that dual camera on the back. You do have a fingerprint scanner on the back. It is a 5.9-inch display to give you an idea. Let's go ahead and power it on. The battery is embedded, non-removable. So go ahead and press and hold the power button, set that to the side, and let's check out what else is in the box. So opening this up, looks like you have a couple more boxes, one of them being right here, a SIM ejector tool right on the back. As you can see, it is booting up, going through the boot logo. Oops, that SIM ejector tool just fell out. And it looks like they had included some goodies, which is always nice to see. They do have a case right here, and looks like, I believe, a screen protector might be in here, or maybe some booklets. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so it looks like some quick start guide right here. Now let's go ahead and slap that case onto the phone. Fits very securely. You'll see it is open-ended on the sides, but does cover the corners of the device. Seems like the cutouts are just fine, not blocking any of the ports. Nothing like that you need to worry about. Ooh, is that an IR blaster that I see up at the top? Awesome. Good job, Huawei, including an IR blaster. But more on the device in just a second. Let's finish this guy up. So let's see what else is in this device. Looks like the AC adapter, the AC brick. And then let's go ahead and open up the bottom end here. And you do have your power cable. Oh, a nice little adapter as well. Looks like it is micro USB to USB Type-C, which is on the Mate 9, which is nice that they included because, of course, this is kind of a new standard, something people are still getting used to, so I'm sure they have a lot of micro USB cables laying around. So nice that you can go ahead and attach this guy to your phone and then plug in your micro USB charger that you do have. And then, of course, you have some headphones. Let's open these up. And here's a closer look at those headphones. And then it does have a switch right here for volume up and down as well. Taking a look at the back of the device, there's those dual cameras, a 20 megapixel monochrome camera and a 12 megapixel RGB camera with optical image stabilization. So very excited to take some pictures. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I'll post a couple that I do take. An all metal unibody design. Very nice feel in your hand, very premium feel, I should say. And then down at the bottom, you'll see you have not dual speakers. I believe only one of them. It's a mono speaker that emits sound. So let's go ahead and turn on the device. As you can see, let's run through the startup. I'm going to skip through everything and only mention anything if it's noteworthy. So I skipped signing into my account and restoring any backups, and you'll see some fingerprint touch controls. Answer calls, take photos, stop alarm, show notification panel, and browse photos. So you can go ahead and use your fingerprint scanner on the back to actually do so. So for example, show notification panel, you can slide down in the fingerprint scanner and it's going to show it. I'll show you that off in just a second. Now, fingerprint ID to unlock the screen, access safe, and access app lock. Let's go ahead and set up the fingerprint scanner. All right, to begin, just go ahead and set your pointer finger right there. And while I'm holding it, it's very comfortable to actually rest my pointer finger on that fingerprint scanner. You'll see place the edge of the finger, successfully enrolled. That was very easy, very quick. And you'll see EMUI, which is the skin over Android 7.0 Nougat right now. Let's go ahead and get started, and it takes us to our home screen. The Mate 9 has 64 gigs of internal storage, and as I always do, I'm going to go ahead and go into storage and actually see out of the box. You'll see of the 64 gigs, 49.8 gigs is actually free. So right out of the box, I haven't installed anything. I did connect to a Wi-Fi network, but that's really about it. So they also do have a dual SIM card slot, and the second SIM card slot also acts as a micro SD card slot if you'd like to expand your storage, which is a great addition. Not necessarily a lot of companies include it, just like the IR Blaster. Good job, Huawei, for including that. As far as internals go, the Mate 9 has a Kirin 960 processor made by Huawei, along with 4 gigabytes of RAM. And as I said at the beginning of this video, it does have Android version 7.0, which is nice to see. Out of the box, you kind of expect most phones that get shipped now out of the box to include that operating system. Now, to give you an idea of a size comparison, here is the Mate 9 next to the 7 Plus. And overall, does not look much different. The screen is larger on the Mate 9. Height-wise, They are just about the same, and width-wise, they're just about the same. So essentially, the bodies on these two phones are very similar in terms of size. However, you do get a little bit larger screen on the Mate 9. So good job, Huawei, including a better screen-to-body ratio. Now, this device has a 1080p display as opposed to a 1440p display, which actually, with the 5.9-inch display, brings for a low PPI count, which is actually, I think, of 373. So kind of keep that in mind. But that will actually help with battery life for sure, including that 4,000 milliamp hour battery, which is above average as well. So I'm expecting great battery life out of this device. Let's go ahead and load up that rear camera very quickly, and you'll see swipe right to select a camera mode, swipe left to bring up settings menu, swipe up to switch between professional and standard mode. And so that's good, nice little tutorial. So look at all of these various modes. Light painting, time lapse, document scan, HDR mode. There's so many. And then jumping over to settings as well, you'll see right here you have your resolutions where if you want to use 20 megapixel, 12 megapixel, you can add a grid, all that good stuff as well. And then like I said, swiping up, you can switch to Pro mode, which is great to see in any camera that's out right now. Now real quick, I want to just go ahead and snap a picture, take a couple more. So seems very good at focusing, very little shutter lag. Good job. All right, so far very good. I do definitely need more testing. Lots more to come in my full review as well, so stay tuned for that. And to finish things off, I want to talk about a couple things. First of all, with Android 7.0, you do have split screens. You can press and hold on an app, drop it up at the top, and then select another one. And you can go ahead and use split screen mode, which is great, especially with a 5.9-inch display. Split screen mode comes in handy a lot. Now, if you press and hold this icon, it went ahead and deactivated that. Now, a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, that fingerprint ID. Let's go ahead and show some of those gestures. So first of all, show notification panel. Let's go ahead and do that. And swipe down on the fingerprint scanner, swipe down twice again, and it looks like swiping down twice doesn't do anything, which is interesting. Similar to the Pixel actually has this feature as well. You can't swipe down twice to keep expanding those quick settings, which is a little interesting, but if I swipe down and swipe up, you can go ahead and close that notification panel. And then a couple others, answer call, stop alarm, browse photos, and touch to take a photo and video as well. Nice, you can change the button combination on these navigation keys. Hate me if you want, but I actually like the back button to be in the bottom right because I'm holding it with my right hand and I use the back button more than I use the recent apps button. And finally, the last setting that I found interesting is they have an app twin setting where you can kind of mirror a specific app if you want to log into two separate accounts, which is a pretty nice addition to have into the software. So kind of cool, excited to try that out as well. And lots more to come in my full review, so stay tuned for that. More on the Huawei Mate 9 to come. Like I said, follow me on various social media accounts for a little extra coverage. I will post all specs down in the description. As always, guys, be sure to subscribe, click that thumbs up, and thanks for watching.